Fetterman is threatening to abandon the Dems. This has been one of those stories that I've been just catching the sort of margins of because I find Fetterman so uninteresting that when his name comes up in a story, I sort of scan and I'm here. But is he playing for favors? What is his actual play here?
I don't think John Fetterman knows. I mean, he is honestly the Kyrsten Sinema of the party at the moment. He's moving without any strategy whatsoever.
Yeah.
He knows that he's going to get creamed in his reelection. He doesn't know even if he's going to run again. He has said so far that he doesn't plan to leave the Democratic Party, but that he also doesn't plan to support much of what the Democratic Party does. And my guess is that he's shaping himself up to be sort of a Joe Manchin, assuming in a scenario where Democrats win the House by a vote, he will quickly become either the vote that goes to Republicans to tie things up, or he'll become an independent and caucus with Republicans and once again show Americans that the Senate cannot function. I mean, he is a chaos agent that does not care about democracy. It's unclear from these things he's written what he actually cares about other than his own headlines.
Well, that's my mind went immediately to Manchin as well. The guy who lives on a yacht, and remember the Manchin boat. What a guy! But the thing about Joe Manchin is there was always a case to be made. He was a Democrat elected in a red state. Who was moderating his own views or, reflecting his own policy positions on his constituency, right? Representing the people who voted him in. And there was, he was a voice from the right, but, was a Democrat. He had a sort of North Star. I don't know that Fetterman has any North Star. I don't know what he's for. I don't know what he's against. He seems more interested in trolling. He seems like he gets his feelings hurt a lot. I don't, and also to that end, like you said, he's up in 28, right? I don't know that he is representing his constituents.
Yeah, I mean, you cannot argue in any sense of the word that John Fetterman is representing the constituents of Pennsylvania. Poll after poll after poll of Pennsylvanians shows that. As Josh Shapiro noted, they elected a Democrat. What they got was someone who seems to shift his political views day to day, and at this point seems to delight in sticking his finger in the eye of the Democratic Party. I mean, this is a guy who voted for Kristi Noem, voted for Kash Patel, voted for half the people who have been booted out already for misconduct, and delights in it. Did it for no other reason than it upset the libs, who he now is apparently convinced are the worst people in the country. I mean, this is a person who I cannot wait to see either primaried out or leave in shame. And I just have to wonder how this keeps happening to the Democratic Party. So close to having functional control, there's always one that decides, nope, I'm going to make this about me.
Yeah, always. And I think that's, we have Plattner in Maine. Everyone is sort of comparing that. He's got some questionable stuff happening. He's saying all the right things. He seems like a working class guy. And all of our spidey senses are kind of like, oh, yeah, is this going to happen again? Well, whether it's with Plattner or not, it will happen again because we're Democrats, goddammit.